as you know, if you know me, if you're new to me, I help women with chronic illnesses to be able to live their best lives and find their own happiness after their diagnosis. And I've done this work for myself, and I continue to do it for myself. And one of the things that I do is I do a lot of self reflection and thinking about the way I feel about things, whether it's productive, what is it rooted in? And there was a particular situation that happened to me recently, and I kept getting reminded of it, and I would get supremely annoyed. So, in the situation, I mentioned something, and this person replied to it and basically tried to say that I was wrong. But in actuality, I was the one who was correct in the situation. But it made it seem like they knew what they were talking about because they wanted to make it seem like whatever they were talking about was right over, the actual truth. And so I was thinking about it. I was listening to the Love Hour podcast, Kev on Stage and Mrs. Kev on Stage, Melissa, and they had Gay Hendricks on, and I had only heard part of the podcast a few weeks back, so I was like, let me go listen to it all. And it reminded me of that situation. So I got to thinking about it, and it kept like annoying me. And so I had to sit and think, well, what is this rooted in? Like, am I mad? No, I'm not mad. Like, there's no reason to be mad. Am I like scared, afraid? Like, what is like riling my emotions up about it? And I realized that I don't like to be wrong. Well, I don't think it's I don't like to be wrong. It's like if I'm right about something, I like for that to be acknowledged. So, I guess I like to prove that I'm right instead of just kind of like letting things go. And in that situation, I did not have a way to like really prove that I was right in that format or that context. And so I think that is what annoyed me is that it looked like I was wrong, but I was that one that was right. And so I'm trying to now just came to this realization, and I figure that probably some of you have that same feeling or similar feelings where you need to dig down into the reason you're actually feeling a way about something. So I just kind of wanted to bring that on here. So now I'm going to have to do some work and figuring out why I like it to be right, because I can, when I said that kind of out loud, it was like, okay, I can see that in other things. And it's like, I also have a high value of integrity, and that could be what's driving it. But I feel like I need to make a determination on what is worth the fight, or the emotions and what is not, so that I don't ever get stuck in trying to prove that I'm right over like actually doing a thing, if that makes sense. So this particular situation that caused this, I have no like foot in the game. There is not nothing about the situation is gonna do any harm or good anyway. It's not anything that's ongoing. So I can really just let that go out of my mind. Like it should not be annoying me anymore. So I don't know when I have my next therapy appointment, but this is something I will kind of like document and journal about as well. And I may even talk to my boss about it, just because it's something that like um that affects at work. Like when people are wrong, I'm like, y'all are wrong. I don't do it in like a tacky way, but yeah, so that is something that came up for me today. And so I wanted to like bring it to you. So if you've ever dealt with that, and let me know in the comments and like what you do to work through it. And if there's been something that you discovered about yourself, or put that in the comments. Or if you don't do self-reflection, let me know why. Because I think we discover a lot when we really think about what the root of the ways we're feeling are. And it can help bring about a lot of clarity in your life. And it's kind of like where I started in terms of finding my own happiness. I'm about to run because That was my boss messaging me right there because we know it's still the work day. But I had to come on and let you all know, so I will talk to you later. Bye.